Hello everyone. If you are working with large datasets or complex calculations, then you know how time consuming it can be to manually update cell reference every time you copy a formula to a new location. You can easily do this by inserting the formula and dragging it down to the very last cell. So this is Zehad Rian from Excel Demi, and today we'll learn several methods on how to copy a formula in Excel with changing cell reference. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. In our first method, we want to use fill handle icon to copy a formula in Excel with changing cell reference. At first, we have employee's name, current salary with 10% increase in column B, C, and D. At first, we have to go to our D5 cell as we are trying to get the 10% increase. So we have to select our current salary and then we have to multiply it with 1.1 as we are trying to get the 10% increase. After that, we have to press the enter button to get our result. Now, we have to select the D5 cell and then drag it down to the very last cell. Then each and every cell will get the same formula here. Now let's check it out. Then you'll see at first the D5 cell has the reference of C5 into 1.1. Next it has C6 into 1.1. Next it has C7. Next it has C8, and lastly it has C9. So each and every cell got the same formula but with a different reference. Now we can have also an alternative, like at first we can easily do the same job by going to the D5 cell, and in the right corner side we have a plus sign. Now if we double click on it, then you'll see that you have got the same result of the 10% increase. So you can easily copy a formula with changing cell reference by using fill handle icon. In our new case, we want to show different uses of fill handle icon to get the job done. Suppose we have a dataset where we want to add +5 to each numerical value to each cell in a certain column. Now we can easily do the same thing by using the fill handle icon. Here we have 4 series available in our case. At first, in series 1, we'll show the fill series of the fill handle icon. In series 2, we'll show the copy cell. After that, we'll show fill formatting only, and lastly, we'll show fill without formatting. So let's get started. At first, in series 1, we'll select the 3 sets and then we'll drag it down to the very last cell. Now, in the right corner, we have autofill option. Now, if we select the fill series option, you'll see the cell reference have been changed, but you have copied your certain pattern by using the fill series option. In series 2, again select the 3 sets and then you have to copy down, but now you'll select the copy cells option. If you have selected correctly, then it will simply copy and paste the cells. Now you have copied the formula in a certain periodic order. In series 3, you'll again select the sets and copy it down, but in the autofill option, you'll select the fill formatting only. The option only fills the formatting but not the values. In series 4, we'll again select the sets and then we'll copy it down, but in the autofill option, you have to select fill without formatting. Then you'll see it has copied the values but not the formatting. So that's how you can easily use these 4 series, and by using them in every case, you'll see that the cell reference have been changed, but you have copied your certain pattern like you have desired. Now again, suppose you have a certain formula where you want to extract the first name from the full name, but we can again use the fill handle icon to get the same job done. Suppose here we have full name and first name in column G and H. At first, we'll go to the H5 cell and write down the first name of the G5 cell. Now, let's select the cell and drag it down to the very last cell and select the flash fill option. You'll see that you have copied the same pattern by extracting the first name, but the cell reference have been changed like you have wished. So that's how we can easily use fill handle icon in different cases where you want to copy formula with changing cell reference. In our new case, we want to create Excel table to get the job done. To do that, at first we have the same data set of the previous method, and now at first we have to select the data range area. To do that, at first we have to go to any cell of the area and press Ctrl+A in the keyboard. After selecting the whole data range, again go to the keyboard and press Ctrl+T. To create table, you have to see that if the data range has been selected correctly or not. Then press OK to convert it into the table. After converting it to table, now create your perfect zone. Go to the D5 cell and then you have to write down the formula, which is the C5 cell into 1.1. Press the enter button to get your result. So that's how you can easily copy a formula with changing cell reference by creating Excel table. In our new case, we want to apply copy paste option to get the job done. We'll show you 3 different scenarios of copy pasting. Now at first we have a data set where we have blank cell in row 6 and blank cell in row 9. At first we have to go to the D5 cell where our main formula have already been inserted like the previous method. We'll press Ctrl+C in the keyboard to copy it down, and then we have to go to our desired cells, which is in this case D7, D8, D10 and D11. We have to press the Ctrl in the keyboard and select our desired cells. Then we have to again press Ctrl+V in the keyboard to get our perfect result. So that's our first scenario of copy paste. In our second case, we have the same data set of our first method, and now we have already our result in the column D. At first we have to select the whole column and then we have to right click on it. Then we have to select the copy option. Now we have to go to the column where we want to paste it and then select the whole column. Now in the home tab you have to go to the paste option, and in the paste option you have to go to the paste values and now select the values option. Then you'll see the whole column have been pasted like you have desired. In our third scenario, we have the same data set but with a different approach. Here in the column D, we don't have the values but the formulas. We want to get the values in the column F, but we want to get it done by the D5 formulas. So at first we have to select the column D formulas and then we have to copy it down by pressing Ctrl+C in the keyboard. Then go to the column F and then again go to the home tab, and in the paste section select the paste values and then you'll get only the values. Here we have got the result we have desired. In our new method, we want to employ double multiplier to get the job done. Here we have employee's name, current salary, 10% increase and 20% increase in column B, C, D and E. We have our 2 multipliers in D11 and E11 cell. At first we have to go to the D5 cell and then we have to insert our formula. We have to select C5, so select it and then we'll use absolute value. To do that, we have to keep pressing the F4 button in the keyboard. Here we'll use the absolute function $sign before the C column, which means the C column will be absolute and the 5 cell will be changed here. Then if we multiply it with the D11 cell, then we have to select it. Now we have to again press the F4 button to make it absolute. Now if we press the enter button, then we'll get our first value. Now we have to copy it down, and now we have to select the whole range where we want to use the whole pasting area. Now press Ctrl+V in the keyboard to get result for every cell. So that's how you can easily use double multiplier to get your job done. If you look at the values correctly, then you will see in the column D, every cell has multiplied by D11, but in the column E, you have used the E11 cell. So let's move on to our next method. In our new case, we want to use find and select feature to get the job done. At first, we have the same dataset of the first method with a slight change in the D column. In the D column, we have marked our formulas. At first, we want to get our F5 cell filled with the D5 formulas. To do that, we'll select the whole D5 column by selecting them and pressing Ctrl+C in the keyboard. Now, we have to go to the F column and paste it by Ctrl+V in the keyboard, but we want to use the values, and to do that, at first we have to replace the divide function with the equal function. So we'll select the F column and then press Ctrl+F in the keyboard. In the find and replace dialog box, you have to go to the replace option, and then you have find what, there you have to press the divide function, and now you have to replace it with the equal sign just because you want to get our result. Then you have to select the replace all option. Then you will see the all replacement have been marked, and now if you go to the dataset, then you will see you have got your perfect result. So that's how you can easily use find and select feature to get the job done. In our new case, we want to use the formula bar to get our result. At first, we have employee's name and current salary in the column B and C. We want to find the total current salary here. To do that, we'll use the sum function. So I'll write the sum function and select the whole data range, which is C5 to C9. Now hit the enter button to get your perfect result. But our main target is to copy the same formula to the E8 cell. To do that, we have to go to the C11 cell where we have already marked our formula. Now we have to copy the formula. Then we have to go to the E7 cell, and then we have to insert our new formula here. And now if we hit the enter button, then you'll get your perfect result. So that's how you can easily copy a formula and get your job done. In our new case, we want to use keyboard shortcuts to get our job done. To do that, at first we have employee's name, current salary, 10% increase in column B, C and D. Now at first we have Sam's current value, and we want to get the same value for the Robert. So we'll go to the D6 cell, and now we have to press Ctrl+D in the keyboard. Now we'll see the Robert's salary has been achieved by using the same formula which we have been used for Sam's value. Now if we go to the D8 cell, now we want to get only the value here, not any kind of formulas. To do that, we have to go to the D8 cell and press Ctrl+R. It has only copied the value of the next cell to it. So the sum up of this method is that we're going to copy the formula, you have to press Ctrl+D, but where you want to copy only the value, then you have to press Ctrl+R. So that's how you can easily use keyboard shortcuts to get the job done. In our last method, we want to use Notepad to get our copy pasting formula. To do that, at first we have to go to the D column and select the data range and press Ctrl+C in the keyboard. Now we have to open our Notepad, and then we have to paste the data here by using Ctrl+V in the keyboard. Then again, we have to again select the data range and use the Ctrl+C in the keyboard. Now we have to go into the F column and select the whole data range, and then we have to paste it by using Ctrl+V. Then you'll get your perfect result by using the Notepad. That's it for today. You can use any of these methods accordingly, or you can download the practice workbook from the link below. Hope this will help you. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, please let us know in the comment section, or you can have a glance at exceldemy.com. Thanks for watching us. If you like the video, please consider subscribing for more content like this.